What's the loneliest you've ever felt in a crowded room? I'm 36M, and honestly, I'm still kind of fucked up about what happened 2 weeks ago. My college friend Jake texted our old group chat asking if we wanted to get dinner. The message popped up at 2 p.m. on a Tuesday, and I remember staring at my phone for a solid minute. Haven't heard from most of these people in forever, but I was genuinely excited. Like these were my boys back in school. We were inseparable freshman year. I got to the restaurant 15 minutes early because I didn't want to be late. Found myself checking my reflection in the car mirror, smoothing down my shirt. Pathetic maybe, but I cared. When I walked in, everyone was already there. They had already ordered appetizers and were deep in conversation around this big circular table. The kind of easy, flowing chatter that happens when people see each other regularly. I could hear Emma's laugh from across the restaurant, the same loud, infectious laugh from college. I sat down in the only empty chair and tried to jump in, but I couldn't follow anything they were saying. They were chatting about Jake's new house like it was old news. I didn't even know he bought a house. When did that happen? Then Emma casually mentioned something about Tom's divorce being final, like everyone already knew. Tom got divorced? I didn't even know he was married. Was there a wedding I wasn't invited to? I'm sitting there realizing I don't know anything about these people's lives anymore, and they're not catching me up. They're just continuing conversations I was never part of. I kept waiting for someone to turn to me and ask what I've been up to. Nobody did. The worst moment was when Mike goes, "Remember that weekend we all went camping last summer? When it rained the whole time and we played cards in your tent, Jake?" Everyone's nodding and laughing. Emma's like, "Oh my god." And when Tom fell in the mud, I have no idea what camping trip they're talking about. Last summer. They went camping last summer. That's when it hit me. This wasn't a reunion dinner. This was just their regular dinner. I was the guest. They all still hang out. They have group chats without me. They know about each other's divorces and houses and camping trips, and I'm sitting here finding out my college roommate has been married and divorced since the last time I saw him. I stayed for the whole dinner because I didn't want to make it weird, but inside I was dying, just nodding along to stories about people I thought I knew. At the end, Jake goes, "We should do this more often," and everyone agreed, but nobody asked for my number. Nobody suggested specific plans. They all just said bye and left together. I drove home and realized I've been holding on to friendships that ended years ago. I just never got the memo. They moved on. I didn't. I keep thinking about all the times I've mentioned my college friends to people, like we were still close. Meanwhile, they probably forgot I existed until Jake felt bad and invited me to their regular hangout. Anyway, that's my story. Don't really know what to do with this information, but I needed to write it down somewhere.